Conscious dance is one of the most joyful, beautiful, communal practices there is. And it is a practice of being here in the moment, in your body, embodying everything you feel without shame or constriction, without caring how you look, without having to fulfill anything, and allowing that to really move in your body, allowing your heart to move, your joints to move. It's also a practice of being in relation with others on the dance floor. So it is a profoundly powerful dance of intimacy and solitude, of how to be in connection but stay with yourself. We say all the time in the conscious dance world that it's like dancing in your own living room, it's like dancing with no one watching. But I actually think we're transforming something when we do this kind of dance, which is we don't need to dance as if nobody's watching. We're learning how to dance as if everybody's watching and everyone loves you. Yeah. As if there is no judgment in the world. There's just all of us living in wherever we are in this moment. It doesn't have to be joyful. You can come dance with us if you're sad. You can come dance with us if you're lost or lonely or shy. You can dance in the corner shy and quiet by yourself, and you still will be enveloped in us, with us. There's an enormous amount of respect in this space, and I think this is one of the things that is the most unique in what we do. There's an intimacy to what we do, and at the same time a total privacy and respect. So you're never invaded by another human being, but you're always welcomed. There is no better way to practice being in connection with yourself at the same time as being in connection with others than conscious dance. There is also no better way to practice playfulness. There is no more delightful way to spend a Friday night. And our dance gathering is called Friday Night Funk because I deeply believe that conscious dance is at its best when it's grounded and when it's earthy and when it's strong and when it's full of passion and fire and connectivity to the earth. And for me, the music that brings that out the most is funky music. It's music of the African diaspora, but particularly in the version that exists in the blues, in soul, in funk, in the music that grounds you in your hips and your feet, that connects you to the earth and that connects you to all of your body. So often we don't live in our bodies. We are so often in tight, trying to hold ourselves up from our chests. And at Friday Night Funk, we are coming down and in. The structure of a Friday Night Funk class, for those of you who've never done this before, is that you come in and it's going to be quiet music to give you space to kind of feel your way into your body, to stretch, to stay with yourself until you really start to get grounded. People trickle in over the course of 15 or 20 minutes. And then very slowly the facilitators kind of bring the rhythm up and move you more into more activity. And usually we have two waves. So the music starts slow, it comes up to a crescendo, it goes down for a little rest and grounding in the middle, and often there'll be a little bit of facilitation in the middle, and then it comes up again into a much more active, even higher peak than the earlier peak usually, and then we come down a little bit, and then we ground out at the end with a sharing circle. And the sharing circle is actually kind of an important part because we're such a community. We're small and we're connective, and there's room for every person if they want to speak a little bit about what they're feeling. So what we do usually is we go around the circle, and you can either just be there and feel yourself for a moment while being held in the embrace of the community, or you can feel yourself and then speak what you feel or move what you feel or express it. And it really kind of ends our night in a way that's very strong and rich and brings words in where we've been without words for 2 hours. So you can come to Friday Night Funk from any walk of life, no matter who you are, and you're going to be welcome, and we're going to want you, and you're going to find out how joyful it is to move from a place of not caring what you look like, of not caring whether you do it well, of not even noticing whether you're doing it well or not, because you're too busy having a good time. That's basically what happens. And because this is such a loving and inclusive community, people get comfortable really quickly. They stop thinking. In the beginning, you'll come, if you've never done this before, and you'll think, oh, what are they thinking of me? Oh, God, they know what they're doing. I don't know what I'm doing. What do I look like? And by the end of the evening, you'll forget completely that it even mattered to you in the first place. This is a space for you exactly the way you are. There's no need to put anything on, do anything, impress anybody, be any way but how you are, and you'll find out how incredibly good that feels to be doing that in a community of everybody else doing that all together. It's a very powerful thing.